We age about 3 times faster when we lack a specific stage of sleep called deep sleep. Without deep sleep, stress hormones stay high, the body remains an inflammatory state, and tissues and organs become damaged over time. Without deep sleep, children will not grow in height because growth hormone is released during this stage. Without deep sleep, wounds heal more slowly because tissue regeneration and repair happen mainly in this phase. Without deep sleep, the immune system weakens, the production of immune cells decreases, making you more vulnerable to infections even after one sleepless night. Without deep sleep, the risk of Alzheimer's disease and dementia increases because during this stage, the lymphatic system in the brain opens and removes toxins and wastes such as beta-amyloid and tau proteins. When these toxins accumulate, they damage neurons and promote Alzheimer's disease. Without deep sleep, memory worsens because long-term memories are formed during this stage. And without deep sleep, decision-making and focus and creativity declines because deep sleep is when the brain performs synaptic pruning. It removes unnecessary neuronal connections and strengthens important ones, keeping thinking sharp and efficient. Generally, sleep happens in cycles. Each cycle lasts about 1.5 hours, and we pass through 4 main phases. The first phase is light sleep. It is a transition zone between wakefulness and sleep. This phase lasts around 10 minutes. After this second phase starts, during this stage, the body gets some rest and improves cardiovascular balance, but it is not enough to feel fully rested. You can wake up easily during this phase. If most of your night stays in phase 2, you may feel unrefreshed even after long hours of sleep. The third phase is deep sleep. It is most restorative and most important phase for the organs, immunity, hormones, and slowing aging. This is when growth hormone is released, tissue repair, and the brain clears waste. The fourth phase is called REM sleep, rapid eye movement. It boosts problem solving, creativity, and learning. It is also important for mood regulation and emotional control. That's why people lack REM sleep often become more anxious, moody, and impulsive. If we rank them by importance, phase 3 or deep sleep and phase 4 REM sleep are the most essential for health. One for physical recovery and other for mental and emotional balance. We need about 25% of our total sleep to be deep sleep. For example, during 8 hours of sleep, around 2 hours of deep sleep is ideal. Even 60 minutes of deep sleep is still considered normal, but it becomes problematic when deep sleep is less than 45 minutes. After age of 40, the amount of deep sleep naturally shortens by around 2% per decade. However, this decline becomes faster when environmental factors are added. The most important factor is chronic stress. It keeps the brain in alert state and blocks the slow delta waves that are necessary for deep sleep. Stress reduces deep sleep around 30%. Second most important factor is an irregular sleep schedule, which disrupts the body's circadian rhythm and reduces the quality of deep sleep. It's this case the brain struggles to predict when to release growth hormone and when to enter delta wave. The third major factor that blocks deep sleep is blue light exposure before bed. It shifts the biological clock by around 1 to 2 hours, pushing deep sleep later into the night, when the body naturally produces less of it. This can reduce deep sleep about 23%. And fourth factor is caffeine. And the fourth factor is caffeine. Caffeine taken after 2 p.m. blocks adenosine receptors, preventing the natural buildup of sleep pressure. If you drink coffee within 6 to 8 hours before sleep, it can reduce deep sleep around 20%. The fifth factor is sleep apnea and loud snoring, often associated with obesity. The fifth factor is sleep apnea and loud snoring, often associated with obesity. Breathing pauses can repeatedly drop oxygen level in the blood, known as intermittent hypoxia. Sleep apnea can reduce deep sleep around 60%. That's why people often feel tired and sleepy the next day, even after a full night in bed. The seventh factor is magnesium. Magnesium activates GABA receptors and reduces glutamate excitability, calming nervous system. Low magnesium keeps the brain overactive and muscles tense, reduce deep sleep quality. The eighth factor is eating too much sugar in the evening or having high glucose level at night. High glucose increases adrenaline and insulin, which rise heart rate and core body temperature, making deep sleep harder to achieve. And ninth factor is hormonal changes such as menopause and hyperthyroidism. Low estrogen and high thyroid hormones rise body temperature and stress signals, which shorten deep sleep and make it more fragmented. Most important thing you can do to improve deep sleep is regular exercise, about 1 hour daily. Combine both aerobic and anaerobic exercise. It can increase deep sleep around 30%. Second important factor is magnesium, especially magnesium glycinate, 200 to 400 milligrams, or magnesium citrate, same dosage. Take it 60 minutes before bed with a light snack or water. Magnesium helps relax the body and can improve deep sleep around 15%. Third effective supplement is glycine. Take 3 grams of glycine about 30 minutes before sleep. It can be combined with magnesium. Glycine lowers core body temperature and increases serotonin, which helps convert serotonin into melatonin, the main sleep hormone. The fourth option is l-theanine, 200 to 400 milligram in the evening. It increases alpha brain waves and reduces cortisol level. This dosage is used also for anxiety and insomnia. Within several days, it can start improving sleep quality around 15%. And fifth method is practicing wind down rituals such as breathing or meditation before sleep. For example, try 4-7-8 breathing technique. Inhale 4 seconds, hold for 7 seconds, and exhale for 8 seconds. Repeat for about 10 minutes. This increased parasympathetic activity, lowers heart rate, and calms the body. Even this simple technique can improve sleep around 15%. Melatonin helps reset the circadian rhythm and supports the onset of deep sleep. It is especially useful during circadian rhythm delay or jet lag. A dose is 0.5 to 3 milligrams taken 30 minutes before bedtime. Usually, it's very effective. It's best used at lowest effective dose because high doses may suppress REM sleep and cause vivid or intense dreams. If melatonin is used for more than 3 months, it should be cycled or tapered gradually to avoid reducing the body's own natural melatonin production.